everyone, and welcome to this week's Dynamite Blitz. This week we're getting the spring breakthrough. This and Collision is tomorrow night live. But we get this thing started out hot. Very hot, so hot. The Owen Cup tournament, Monet versus Athena.
Yep.
Amazing match. The opener was West Hot. How you open? That's how you open?
Yeah, good opening.
Hard hitting inside, outside, all kinds of cool stuff.
Crowd into it big time.
Crowd was going. I thought it was overall pretty decent there. Many good stuffs. A couple good times with Monet
Submission
possibly getting
segment.
hurt.
Yep.
I thought. Then she was good.
Yeah,
Weird stuff.
Take it easy on the backbreakers on your knees, guys and girls. It looks like you destroy your knee every time.
It's too much.
It scurs me.
It's too much. In the end, Monet gets the roll up, gets the win. Athena's first loss, maybe forever.
It's
Forever.
been a while, yep.
I thought both women really did good in this one. They gave them a lot of time.
Yeah.
Not many matches tonight, just all quality, lengthy matches throughout.
Yeah, very tight. Very tight tonight.
It was very interesting. Very interesting. Both women did good though. At the end, Toni Storm back up in the second story with Luther.
Yeah.
Sitting there, crowd going nuts for Timeless.
Yeah, little congratulations, but a friendly stare down it seemed.
Yeah. Maybe she's going to fight one of these ladies.
Maybe.
Coming up here. Then we cut to a little Renee backstage with the Hangman. He's kind of worried, I think, about the wild card in his little Owen tourney tonight. The Elite kind of come on in there with Okada.
Yep.
What did they actually say there?
They kind of basically apologize for Hangman about the past as Hangman. Like, basically like, oh, we accept your apology, even though I'm pretty sure it didn't happen.
Yeah.
That's EVPs for you. But then they kind of go into a little pitch about, hey, you help us, we'll help you. Maybe, you look pretty good with that championship on you. We'll help you with the Death Riders. We'll see. Hangman, doesn't seem too into it. And then after that, there's a pretty funny Okada interaction.
Okada's good.
Smile.
Yeah, got a
Bitch.
smile. Yeah, a little bitch at the end. Okada's. I like Okada.
Yeah. Give that man some more time.
Yeah. More. Hangman versus the wild card is next. Who's it gonna be? Could it be a debut?
Was it your guy?
The walking weapon, Josh Alexander, comes out. I'm very excited for Josh Alexander. Very solid debut for him as well.
Mm-hmm.
He looked pretty good throughout there. Hard hitting, get the moonsaults from the Hangman. I like the moonsault on the side. It's always pretty cool. I thought he was actually going to hit the table. The way it was kind of setting up there. A lot of apron action on this one. Slams, hits, all kinds of stuff on the apron. Hangman just gets a quick little roll up for the win, which I was okay with. And then all of a sudden you get Fletcher and Callis come out there. And you're like, what's going on here? What's going on here? Talking to Alexander. He turns. Now, he doesn't actually talk with anyone. He kind of just turns, destroys, and he's walking out. Fletcher does hit the brain buster as on Hangman there.
Yeah.
They leave him laid out in the ring.
Yep.
That's moving on to the next section of the Owen there is going to be Hangman versus Kanosuke. Next, we get a little backstage. I have this one as Daddy's Home.
Yeah.
So, you have Wayne out there kind of talking, saying, Daddy's not around. Daddy wasn't there. Take me to the fair.
Daddy was right over there.
Daddy was chilling, an unhappy, angry face from him. He says he's going to get Wayne some New Japan action, some tourney, I think it was.
Yeah, there's a tourney that he's got him entered in.
Yep.
Don't disappoint him, though.
Yep, and then he also gets him a match against Commander for the Ring of Honor TV belt coming up here on Collision tomorrow night, actually.
Probably right around this time.
Yeah, pretty good. I like Christian's back. See how that goes. Hopefully we're building toward a Christian leaves and Cope needs some help.
Yeah, Cope even got mentioned in that.
Needs some help.
He
did.
Promo,
he was mentioned.
Yep.
Next, we cut to some Gates of Agony versus the Hurt Syndicate for the tag team belts.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Good match.
Yep.
Way more competitive than I thought it was going to be. I kind of thought it was going to be maybe the Gates just getting destroyed. They shouldn't because they are menacing.
Yeah, right out of the bat, they pretty much had the Hurt Syndicate on the ropes for a little bit there.
It was good.
Yep.
Lashley and Shelton, just pure power.
Yeah,
older guys, they get it. They get her done. Lashley had some good throws at the end there, just throwing not Tungalo, Bishop Khan, throwing him around, doing his cool things there like that.
Yeah.
In the end there, you get Bob hits the spear for the victory.
2 spears, yeah. One inside the ring, one outside
the ring.
One
outside, yeah. Gets the victory. Then you get in the MJF comes back out there wearing the black suit.
Yep. That was a shirt suit.
Yeah, it does a lot of cool little things there. He did the little funny segment with, saying like he likes Shelton, he likes Montel, and some other guy is, a pile of crap.
Didn't name any names.
No names, though. Yeah. Very good, very good.
Got chased around the ring for a second.
Yeah. I thought the whole thing there was pretty good.
But then MJF brought some talent out.
He wants the 3 thumbs up.
Yes.
He needs the 3 thumbs to get into that syndicate. So what does he bring out?
He brought some talent out.
From maybe back in the Attitude Era.
Yeah, it was his...
The whole train!
Seems like a throwback, but it almost worked on Shelton.
Came back, Montel. He
was that close, yep.
Thumbs up. Shelton was on the cusp.
Yeah, but
he wants... the women. What else does he want?
That watch.
He wants the watch.
He wants that watch.
Shelton ends up going with a no as he looks at Bobby there.
Bobby gave him a look.
Yeah. Don't want that look. Don't want the look. Shelton does have the watch, though. He did get the watch anyway. Yep. Epic. Seg was good.
Actually,
good stuff.
Bled after the break. It bled right back into the.
It came back into
in the backstage with the
ladies
and MVP kind of. I think is pretty close to convincing them to letting them try this MJF thing out.
It's business.
Yeah, it's
not
business.
Personal.
But if it gets out of hand, they're going to what? Hurt MJF.
Gonna hurt him.
Hurt him bad. We'll see.
Yep. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens there.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Next, we're getting Ospreay versus Takeshita for the Owen tournament here. I'm going to go gently, and then we'll come back to this one maybe. I have Perfection. Like those two, when they get together...
Yeah, they put on some good ones.
They get her done. Both of them are Ospreys like every match. Back and forth, hard-hitting, smooth reversals, 1 count, near falls, all kinds of... It was all there. Ends up getting the Stormbreaker for the win. Good.
Yeah.
That match we'll come back to. What were your thoughts quickly? But I'm gonna come back to that one hard.
Yeah. They're smooth. A lot of counters, back and forth with the counters. The pin counter segment I dug. That ended with with the one that counts? Close. Well, I think the one counts were like on the
earlier.
Which all you internet people love, the no selling the moves, but it's entertainment. It happens. But yeah, a lot of big hits back and forth, and those guys keep running that back because that's pretty cool.
I can do it every week.
Yeah.
Then we're getting to the main event.
Very quickly.
Death Riders versus the Ops. We found out earlier Hook has been bashed at some point in time by Death Riders, is hurt.
Yeah.
Taz wasn't ringside for commentary during this. So I thought it was just going to be Joe and Shibata versus Death Riders. Turns out they're getting Hobbs. Maybe he's recruited. I hope so. We'll find out. Main event, also very solid.
Yeah.
I thought they all came through, even with all the changes. So they had to adjust something to make that work. So I thought they all performed well with the changes they had to do. At one point in time, getting the EVPs coming out there. Matt and Nick kind of stirring it up, if you will.
Yep.
They get around the corner, then all of a sudden you get Swerve. Even Nana has to come back in and do the dance there.
Got wild.
Yeah, very, very interesting getting there.
Willow was out there too.
Oh, Willow came out and interfered as well. Yep. She also took the chair away from Mox at one point in time.
Yep.
Took out Marine outside. In the end, they get kind of locked up, and then Joe gets the Coquina Clutch for the win.
Surprising, yeah.
New Trios champs.
Yep.
I kind of thought they were going to win even with Hook, so I'm fine. I'm guessing they recruited Hobbs.
Yeah, he's actually, at first he was Hobbs was chilling during the victory off in his own little corner, and Joe ended up giving him the belt, so we'll see where that goes.
Yeah.
Deserves it, yeah.
I can dig it.
He
Sucks
was there.
For Hook.
Yeah,
Hook.
It does suck for Hook. I'm assuming it must be legit or something.
Something weird happened because he should have been, even if even if he comes back, unless they just keep rotating who can be the Trios champion within a group.
Change the rules.
Then it's fine, but then Hook would be kind of getting screwed again on work here. Not his fault.
Shit happens.
Stuff happens, Let's go through the choppiest match. There was some good slaps in the opener with Monet, some random chops in the Ospreay, but main event, Shibata. I thought he had multiple chops in a row. Joe had some chops, so I'm gonna go main event for the choppiest.
Yeah, same here. Yep.
choppiest match, main event. My high spot, Ospreay. Takeshita, I'm going possibly match of the year. That's on top of like every other match of the year that AEW puts out there.
Every week, right? Every week.
No, epic. Those guys all the time. Really good.
Yeah.
My low for this one is absolutely nothing. What do you got for yours?
Yeah, my high personally was Monet Athena. That was, I mean, I figured it was going to be good, but Monet every time seems like she gets better and better. She grew on me. A little rough in the first month or so, but it is fine tuned, and that was a lot of fun. And honorable mention the Ospreay Konosuke for me for that. I'm sorry, I gotta go with the ladies. Low point, I didn't really have one either. I mean, I guess you could say the main event because whatever happened with Hook, that's a bummer. But the outcome of that was still awesome. So I guess I can't really go with a low point.
No, all solid.
Yeah, it was a fast Dynamite. Everything went by quick, and it was good. And we got Collision tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Tonight. It'll be tonight once you're seeing this.
Yeah.
Overall, good.
Yes.
Good night. I'm guessing good things for tonight. Tomorrow depends on what's going on here. But longest running show, wrestling on Turner as well. They surpassed WC Dub, so Bischoff can suck it. And for me, I just want to throw this out there. I'm going to throw it out there right now. I think, based on tonight, WrestleMania better get its shit together. Because this was good material. I watch the other stuff. Get it together, because night one's looking pretty weak, guys. You got main event Jay, who's probably going to be the opener. And you got CM Punk's hand-me-down main event. You guys enjoy that. Those
are some
or
thoughts.
You can come over here and watch real wrestling.
What do y'all think of that?
Real wrestling. Let's follow up here at the Collision. Tonight on Collision, you're going to get Wayne versus Commander for the Ring of Honor TV Championship. Julia Hart and Stat versus Harley and Monet, a tag there. Yeah. Cole's open challenge for the TNT Championship. I'm guessing next Dynamite they're going to do Statlander versus Hayter for the Owen, and then Hangman versus Fletcher. Yeah. Leading into the All-In, whoever wins. It's been good. WrestleMania can suck it. This has been the Dynamite Blitz.
Bye.